Hi, my name is Umar and today we will be reviewing Toyota Aqua. So let's start. First of all, I would like to thank my friend Azaz who lent his car to me for this review, and I would like to apologize for my attire. The place where we are doing this review today, I was not allowed to wear my regular shorts, so I'm sorry about this. Not so formal clothes for the review. Aqua is a 1500cc hybrid hatchback by Toyota. Now the way, if we go back into the history, Aqua does not go back very far, but before Aqua there were other cars which led to Aqua. So initially Toyota had Corolla's hatchback, which was 1500 and 1800, then came LX, then Auris, which was the last petrol 1500 or 1800 hatchback, and after that, now that the whole Toyota is going eco-friendly and hybrid, most of the cars are going hybrid, this is the latest edition, which is Aqua. In some markets it is marketed as a Prius hatchback as well. So as usual, first we will show you all the features of this car, and then we will take the car for a road drive and see how it drives. This is the key for Toyota Aqua. There is a lock button, there is an unlock button, and on the back side you have Toyota's logo, a conventional key like that. The car that we are reviewing is a basic L package. Aqua also comes with G and S, like S is the after L and then the top of the line is G variant. Both of them have push start features. Since this is the basic L package, thus a conventional key. This is the tire situation in this car. The basic one and the S both come with wheel cap and 14-inch rims and tires. The tire width is 165 in the width. This space that you can see, this car has been raised up by packing in the suspension. The actual height of the car is not this high. The owner tells me he put suspension packaging because he wanted to overcome the ground clearance issue that we face with these cars. So this car, being the standard variant, it does not have a multimedia steering wheel. The loaded variants offer a multimedia steering wheel as well. Over here you have two small spaces to put something if you want. Then let's start the car. This is the beauty of this car. I'll turn it on and that's it. The car is started. Right now the car is started on the battery. Right now the car is started on engine. So let me just show you the display over here. This is the average. Right now the car is parked, so I cannot show you much, but if you want, there is an outside temperature over here. Then this is the odometer. So the average for trip A is 18.5. This is trip B, which is 18.7. Range, as you can see, it's half a tank and 338 kilometers is the range that it's showing back to the trip meter. So coming here, this is a Japanese language navigation system, which is something that comes with more or less all the Japanese cars, and it's pretty useless because we don't know how to use the language. This is the control buttons for your display instrument cluster, and this is your hazards. This is your climate control. So to turn it on, you just turn on the auto and the air conditioning is on. So right now the car is on battery and I have the air conditioner working for me. I'll just turn it off. Over here you have another storage space, then two cup holders, your gear selector, which is a normal sized gear selector, eco mode and electric vehicle mode. Both the modes can be selected from here. A conventional handbrake and another cup holder over here. That's about it. Over here, if you come, you see there is another space, small storage space over here, and then you have your gloves compartment over here. And on the roof you have one middle central light and two side dome lights. There are no vanity mirrors in the passenger's sun visor. There are no vanity mirrors. However, in the driver's you have one vanity mirror, which is without the light. This is the rear seat situation in this car. I'm not exactly like very comfortable, but at the same time I'm not extremely squashed, so it's in the middle, which is kind of the purpose of this car. You are not exactly in the hatchback and you're not exactly in a sedan, you're in the middle. So that's where the comfort in the seating legroom also lies. Headroom is decent though. Now coming at the rear, you have a rear spoiler with a brake light. I personally love these in hatchbacks, and this car comes with this as a standard in each variant. This one does not have a rear wiper because it's the L package. The S package and the G package have the rear wiper as well. This one does not. Over here you have your rear reverse camera, which is an aftermarket camera. You press this button, there's a button over here, and you can access the trunk. Now the trunk is good space. This one has the spare wheel as well, but in some models the car comes without a spare wheel and it only has the rear inflation kit. Now if you think this trunk space is not enough, what you can do is you can unplug this so it's down. You can lift these two levers and this seat can fold all the way at the back, so that way you will have a bigger trunk space. This is something pretty standard in each and every hatchback. So these are all the interesting features of Aqua. Now let's take this car for a road drive. Alright, so now we are driving Toyota Aqua and we are driving it on electric vehicle mode. The average that I'm looking at right now is 9.9 km per liter. So the cost of these starts somewhere around 1.7 million and it goes up to something like 2.1 million, depending on what model you are getting, what options you are going for. That is all that determines the price of these cars. Personally, I love this car because of the size and because of the fuel economy factor. I mean, it's a Prius at the end of the day. Really sweet thing about this car is that it's a hatchback and it is 1500 cc, so there is so much power that you get in this car. I absolutely love it. Brakes are really good and the acceleration is absolutely sharp. Like you just press it and it goes like boom. You don't have to be like in a normal hatchback, you're pressing it and it will take up and it will build up. Nothing of that sort. You just press the accelerator and the car goes like zoop. That is something. So this particular hatchback is a kind of a hot hatch for our local market. You get so much power and so much acceleration, and at the same time if you want to drive it with a lighter foot, you can do that because it is hybrid at the end of the day, so you'll get best of both worlds. The car that we are reviewing, since it's a little raised up with suspension and all, you do get good ground clearance. The visibility is not that great at the back because those C pillars are really big and the rear window isn't that big, so the rear visibility is somewhat compromised. But in the front, it's just like any other new car. It has good visibility in the front, even though the A-pillars are those long A-pillars that we are getting for last 10-15 years or something. But yeah, overall it's a good car and the visibility is also good. This car has the name of Toyota at the end of the day, so no matter what, you will be able to sell the car at a minimum to no depreciation if you are looking at something like 5 years down the road. On the contrary, if you go for something like Honda Fit, which is the hybrid hatchback from Honda, you will not be able to get that good kind of a price return in terms of resale. Reason being that is Honda and this is Toyota. So Toyota always wins in Pakistan when it comes to resale, and unfortunately our buyers also prefer the resale factor over anything else. If traffic maneuverability is your prime concern, then you might not want to consider this car. Reason being that this is a little longer, even though it is a hatchback, but it's a little bigger compared to your Vitz and Paso and likes of that. This was all about our review of Toyota Aqua. If you'd like to subscribe to this channel, you can see somewhere over here at the bottom corner you can see a subscribe button. You can click on that, and if you'd like to watch more videos, there are both these places. Till next time, bye.